Not a good sign.
What?
Old dirty stuff. Today, I'm gonna start putting parts onto this motor. Bought everything you could get for quick replacement on it. Ace water pump. Master or slave, I'm not sure which. This feels like this will be the master, this is slave. There's even a clutch in the bottom of here. New drain plug for just, these things are cheap, so we got them. So I ordered one and they sent too many of these. My lucky day, I guess. Got some extra thermostat O-rings. Of all the things, they send you the thing that costs like 99 cents. They send you too many. Transmissions over there. So we got some parts for like the new release bearing. This is the old one. That's the same fork we're gonna use, but we're gonna kind of slowly go through and put everything back together. I do not work on these motors ever, so I will not know exactly what goes where without slowly looking at each piece, because this is not my typical go-to thing. I didn't even really pay attention to it, but it's a push rod motor. The cam's down here and it's got a rocker. I'll probably end up putting intake manifold on for sure, maybe the exhaust. I'm not sure what I have in that box. This is all the original parts that had been on the van. Oh, wait, what was that, Joe?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Right before that. What if he could just do another one? That would have been cool. So, I did get new fuel injectors, so I better take this rail off. Woo! Almost dropped some stuff there. Ugh, look at that. This is gonna be a real pleasure working with this. So we'll start with some gear wrench tools over here. Looks like I'm gonna need a 12mm to get this rail off. And take these two off, pull the rail off, see how bad the injector O-rings are. This comes with new O-rings top and bottom. Hopefully this plastic rubber type spacer is supposed to be hard plastic, not rubbery, because right now it is hard. Clean this gasket off. Man, this had some oil run through it. Look, there's like a bird's nest in here too. You wanna eat this, Joe? Save some for me. No. Oh, you put it on a clean surface, Joe's. Get out of here, Joe.
The whole manifold is on a
Get out of here.
surface. Air quote, clean surface.
I am currently cleaning up everything in this bucket of gasoline. This one I got pretty clean, but I feel like I should just take it over to Mason and have him hot tank it real quick. I might bring like 2 or 3 other things over for him. So I had stopped by Engine Supply real quick. The real winner is this guy here. Came out pretty clean. Too bad every part can't look like that, so we're not gonna think about it. So we painted some of these pieces, made it look a little better, so I could put the bracket for the alternator on, bracket for the AC on, and then the water pipe. It's like a TJ, huh? It's got the water pipe, except way smaller. Bracket for the power steering, and then these two are motor braces to the transmission. Let me get started on this. See if I can prop up the camera so you guys can watch. Yeah, what the heck? Who does this? Toyota. We've come a long way since '84. Time for the other half, right guys? The other half. Okay. Interesting setup here. Since I guess so low horsepower and so low anything, it doesn't really matter. It works out and doesn't have issues and goes high mileage. Unfortunately, mine didn't make high mileage. This one will though.
What do you consider high mileage?
Anything over 3 is high mileage. Anything under 3, that's low miles. 350 on a M5 though, that's average.
Hey Dan, you gotta test drive it before something terrible happens to it.
Nothing's gonna happen.
That's what we said about the E36.
Oh yeah, is this insured?
Yeah, of course it is.
Well then good. Let's do a quick walk around. We're gonna replace these plug wires. Some NGK. They're coming in tomorrow. NGK plugs are coming tomorrow too. We got all kinds of different belts on here, but cool thing is everything is done except upper intake manifold. All the heat shields are on. We got some brand new injectors. Pretty much all the stuff. Pretty low tech motor, but we got everything installed. Kind of limited on how much we can clean this guy. That part's a lot cleaner than this part will be. This part's the most visible, kind of sucked. Anyways, I already cleaned up the surface where the gasket goes. I'm gonna pull these out. I'm just gonna replace this small vacuum stuff with silicone HPS vacuum hose, and then I'll just try and route it properly. Some of these are still soft though, so they're good. Keep using. Bob stayed the whole time, guys.
I did.
This is our last night with Bob. We're done with the van motor for tonight. We're waiting on some parts. Whoa. Did you guys like that? That like going to sleep effect? We're gonna thank Gear Wrench for our help today and then put Gear Wrench away and then we're going home. We'll say hi to Gear Wrench in the morning when we show up.
Yeah. Good night, Gear Wrench. Good night, Gear Wrench.
Good night, Gear Wrench. Let's go! Oh, wait, what was that, Joe?